Right, D-Block, in this video we're going to look at how to insert the windows into our AutoCAD floor plan. So if we have a look at the layout, the question, we've got the spaces in order to insert our windows, and we are given the widths of our windows, the total lengths of our windows. So the ND11F is 2000 and the NC2F is 500 millimeters. So we're going to go create those two windows outside of the perimeter of the walls, and we're going to drag them into position. All right, so let's go for the ND11F, and that's a 2000 millimeter in length. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to keep it by layer, right? And we'll add a new layer in properties just now. But what I'm going to do here is use my rectangular tool again, and you'll see the white is working with the total length as I move across. So the total length we want is 2000. And the width of the wall we know is a total of 222. But what I want to do is take an account for the windowsill, all right, in a moment. So I'm going to go 2000 by 222 gives me the total spacing that I have between both insertion points of the wall, both edges, all right. However, I'm not done with my window. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add my windowsill off this edge here of 50. So I click the line command, right, and I go 50 millimeters up, enter. I go all the way across. Now if all my snaps are on, if all these snaps are on, you'll see that it'll become apparent that if I move across and then move down onto that point and I drag up, you'll see there's that green reference line, and I just click and it keeps it nice and perpendicular and parallel. And then I come down and click on that point again. Now the reason I've left this there, that line over there, excuse me, this line, which you know should not be there, is for the reference of the window in the middle. So when we reference the window in the middle, we're working with a steel window frame. So we want a window frame of 25 by 2000. So it's 2000 in length and it'll be 25 mils in width. So we're going to go 2000, right, by 25, enter. That's our window pane. And what I'm going to do here is use the move command. There's ways you can do this. You can type and move. What I do is I just hit M for move and press enter. I highlight the whole object and I press enter to activate that command. I'm now going to go find the center point. Now if all your snaps are on, you'll be able to locate a center point on the edge here. And then I'm going to click on that and drag it into the center of the window spacing that we created. So there it is. I've created the whole window, all right? However, I must go clean up this line over here, right? There we go. Now, we didn't do this in the last session, but what I want to do is go join all these lines. So I want to highlight all these and go join and enter. So we should have, there we go. Those components have joined themselves together as one unit. This hasn't read as a join, but I'm not too sure the reason why. Let me try it again. It's probably to do with the geometry. There we go. It's all joined perfectly there. Right, I want to do the same thing here. I want to join, enter. Now it is all one object and one object. Okay. Now I'm going to highlight again, and let's do the same procedure. So M, enter, highlight, enter, and now I want to grab. Remember the center point between the window pane, each edge of the window pane. All right. So that center point is there. Comes up as a triangle. I'm going to drag that and go find the center of the wall. Triangle to triangle, and there I have it slotted perfectly. Now I could have also moved it from that corner. So another way I could have done that is to go, I'll show you now, is to grab it. You can do it either way. So I'd grab and then go M, that's another way of moving, and go and grab that as an insertion point and click it on that inside corner rather. So it does the exact same, places it in the exact same thing, exact same place. Now the reality is that you've just got to work with reference points that you know are going to work for your drawing, okay? Now we know the distance of this without going, so I'm showing you some extra little commands here. The distance between there and there, we know is 500, right? So we're going to create a new window of 500, right, by 222, enter. The window is sorted. We're then going to go do the same thing. We're going to add the window sill, 50 across, snap onto the other corner using, there we go, using the snap references. And then again, we're going to go 500 by 25, enter. That gives us the window pane. M, enter, highlight, enter, grab the center point and go put it on the center point of that window spacing. There we have it. We now know that we've got to trim this external edge. Right, there it is. Highlight the whole thing and join it, enter. Highlight the whole thing again, or move and highlight. I'm going to highlight and press M. I'm going to go grab that point over there and go insert it into that point there. Windows are all in place, ready, ready to be, then we're ready now for the doors, that's what I mean. All right, so at this point in time, we want to create another layer, so we're going to go to Layer Properties, click on that. Right, mine's come up on my separate screen, so let me see if I can get it across. There we go. We're going to create a new layer. We're going to call this, obviously, Windows. Great. I'm going to create the window as, let me use a nice blue. Okay. I'm going to then go and highlight those windows. I'm going to go and activate those windows. So click, drag across. There we go. That didn't work, so I'm going to have to manually do it. There we go. That highlights all the windows, and I'm going to assign to it the Windows layer. You know that means that I can hide. I can hide the windows. There we go, and then bring them back in. This is just a way to draw a lot easier. Anyway, so now we know that our doors are a total width of 900 millimeters wide. So in the next video, we're going to go ahead and do the doors.